Hello everyone, good day. This is Forex with me live. I quickly want to show us a new strategy which is very useful for day trading and also for swing trading. I've actually go test this strategy and I'm also testing it currently to see its performance. And that is why I like to share this video with you. Now, today, this strategy is very simple. We are taking few moving average with parabolic SAR, which is going to indicate our stop loss, and some other indicators. So these indicators are very simple. They are easy to know. It is called bull and bear power. Bull and bear power. That's the indicator here. Now, for example, this indicator helps me to discover when the trend is changing. Then, as you can see here, from this spot, I know it's a buy trade. And I can take the trade. Immediately I spot my entry. All right, so let's get into the task of the day. Now, how do we trade this? I'll tell us the settings. Don't worry, this is a free setting. So we trade this when our moving average cross. For instance, let's see this. This is a cross here that indicates that the market has changed in value or in direction. Now, here is our long candle. This is a pin bar here, long candle. Then we enter from here to show, to have a stop loss at this point. Now, these two moving average are meant for our entry decision, which is to know whether we are ready to buy or to sell. Immediately we see the cross of these two moving average, we either buy or sell. From here now, after the cross here, after this pin bar, I can easily do what? Buy. Here, after the cross here, after this pin bar, I can easily sell. Now, what is my parabolic SAR doing here? Now, this parabolic SAR work as a super trend. If you have not watched my super trend indicator, please go over and watch it. It is very important. This indicator is useful for price action and it's also useful to mark your stop loss, but it is not useful to take your trade entries. So those are the two usefulness I'm using this super trend indicator on my mobile phone to do. I use it to target my stop loss so that as market rallies up and down, then I will not get it. Or probably I used to use it to discover a range market. Let me give you an example. As you can see here, this level, as this level and this level is now, this level is not over each other. They are virtually the same level. This level is a little bit lower. This level is a little bit lower. So, but because of this level now and the closeness of the candles, I can term this place as a range market. So this is another way of using my super trend. I'm supposed not to explain more on this, but for the sake of this video, which I'm doing, I need to do that. So if you have not watched my super trend indicator on mobile phone, please go and do that. Like, comment, and subscribe. So how do we get entries on these um, bulls and bears power? Let's see. Now, immediately my market cross on these two moving average. That's an indicator for me to buy. Now look at here. If I am selling, I look for bear market. If I'm selling, I look for bear market. If I'm selling, I don't look at what? Bulls market. Why? Because Bull's market is for buying, while bear's market is for selling. So if I'm selling, I look for bear's market. Immediately I spot and end a position for sell on bear's market. I can either wait for confirmation, which is around this point. That's a confirmation here. Yes, that the bull's market also is going down to sell. Then I can take entries. That means there's no more buyers in the market. Everybody is all selling. So it's a way of knowing the sentiment in the market, or to project the direction where all traders are going. So this is how to spot the entry. And immediately you take the trade, you can see the trade is going, and you can exit here. Immediately you see a cross. That's your first exit. While you exit, you wait for another entry. Immediately these two moving average cross, you enter again. Then this time around, your stop loss is here. So that's for continuity. And as you can see, this market is being taken all the way. Once you see the cross here, you exit the market. Now, this market is not over yet. So because of that, you can easily do what? You can trail your stop loss. Assuming you trail your stop loss to this point, you got it. You can enter again here, and you can trail it, you got it. Finally, you made another move here, and you trail it all the way down. So, as simple as that, that is our strategy. Now, I want to check for bulls market. Now, let's see this one. Immediately, our two moving average cross, we can enter our market. But the next confirmation is, where is my bull's power? Now, here is it. This is the candle that shows my bull's power. So once I see my bull's power, that means I can enter. But for confirmation purpose, you can see this trend is all the way up. So now, once you see your bull's power out, you can do what? You can take your trades. Now, this very indicator that is covering some of the movements here is our MACD. Is our MACD. Our MACD help us to filter out the unwanted trades, as in the trades we are supposed not to take. Now let's check this point as well. Now, immediately market crosses, I can take my trade. But before I take my trade, this is where the bull power starts to show. That is to say, I can take my trades from here. So, and this is another cross, which means we already have, uh, from this change in direction, we have a higher low here. You can see, so which signifies a change in trend. Then you can take your stop loss all the way either here, or you trail it to the level where the super trend indicator, where it sticks to. So now with this, look at it here. There is a small bull power. Sorry, there's a small bear power around this corner, which I want us to see. So as you can see, can you see that red? This red, can you see it? So that's the market that tells us that this market is changing. Then you can literally wait for it to show forth very well. At this point, you can also take your trade and ride it all the way up. So as you can see, at the end of our, if you trail our stop loss here, you can get stopped out because of this super trend, then we move forward, enter again at this point, then you can trade all the way. So it's a win-win for everyone as you trade on this trend. So this is the trend and this is the trade. Now I'm using 4 hours. Now the reason why I'm using 4 hours is because for volatility 75 this week, I want to quickly talk about what happened. Last week we went all the way up. In the weekend, the market ranged a bit and started coming down. Now this is another day, this Monday, and the market actually pushed a little bit down on Monday. So now I took this trade because I saw a big move on the 4 hours time frame that there was a big candle coming forth. So which means the next 4 hours we will sell. So that is why I took this trade. I'm telling you the reason why I took this trade. Then the second thing I noticed was the bull and bear power. As you can see, this bear power are already shown forth, and the bull power also is in a downtrend. So that is why I took this trade. And this is why I actually wanted to show us the analysis in 4 hours so that you will not think, oh, this person went to take a late trade without having to confirm. Now, in 15-minute time frame, which is the best time frame I trade for the day, I already took a trade from around here to this point today. But at this point, I was able to consider some other options. Then I checked through my daily. I want to go to daily. So on my daily trade, this was last weekend. This was last weekend candle. That is to say, in 1 hour, let's see, in 1 hour, market actually closes up here. So that was why I take my initial trade and stop at this point. So immediately after this point, I realized that in 4 hours, a new candle pop up with a big move. So that is why I enter and I realized that this trade still continues to be a downtrend. Then the overall trend for this trade is downtrend. So that's another reason why I took this move. Even in daily, the overall trend of this trade is still a downtrend. So this is the technical analysis as regards to this trade. Now let's go into the smaller time frames. Then this trade also did not just came up in 5 minutes. As I entered here, my stop loss was here. After my stop loss was here, when I discovered that okay, the market started ranging around there, I put my stop loss to this place so that if it pulls back, yes, I know it may eat, it may not eat, but I put my stop loss to protect little profit out of what I've traded. So, but talking about the bull and bear power, as you can see, immediately the market cross, there was a bull and bear power telling us that the market is coming down. So that is to say, you need to check if the market is going up. If the market is going up like this, as it crosses up, this is 5 minutes, I'm checking. As it crosses up here, what happened? I can trade from this point because the bull power says so, and the bear's power also, you know, made mention of that. So with this, I can take my trade. So let me show you the settings quickly. Now on the first window, we have the moving average, the exponential, weighted close, and all of that. Then on the second one, the moving average is 10, exponential, weighted close, and that's that. Then for the super trend, I use parabolic SAR 0.05, 0.00 maximum. Then this one is out. Then previous indicators stick to 1. previous indicator, exponential, just check the settings, screenshot it, and or you stop and use it. So the first window, pull power, that's it. 50 moving average. Then the style is what? I don't know. Bulls power, we are buying. So I put it on green. For the MACD, this is it, 3151, previous indicator, to filter out bad trades, so to say. Then the second one is base power 50 and the same parameter. Then the MACD is the same parameter, previous indicator. So I want you to feel free and check all of these things. And you can set your phone, or you set your indicator as this. And I know that by the time you do this now, you will understand how is it like. So let's check. You see, I'm around 91. So it was more than one before. But the market pulls back a little bit, as you can see. That's why you can see 106 again. If I get out of this trade, that means I have $1. So, but I'm not getting out because of this entry that was spot on the higher time frame. I hope this if you have any question, comment in the link and the description below, or you join my Telegram channel for further questions. Thank you. I hope this helps.